Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's with great pleasure that I welcome you to this event today. It's an International Students' Day here at the Technical University of Kenya. Welcome and enjoy the session.
Nasengina zambe ya sungangai pona vanda na shungo mumali tangwa linga kamwasi shongo azonga kasi matema mae na mileli zoto nanga na mikabina satana na mileli zoto nanga.
Firstly, I'm very much honored to be speaking here today in this auspicious event to celebrate our brothers and sisters who are studying with us here from other countries. Kenyan culture is very diverse. We have about 45 communities now. The recent one to be added was the Indian. Yeah, so we have diverse cultures. So I was thinking within myself, how do I bring the Kenyan culture to you? But there is a way, because in all the differences, in all the diversity, we are one. There are things that you know about Kenya, which you don't know about other countries. Like my brother here saying, we don't greet people. But there is a community in Kenya which is known very much for greeting people. They even greet each other on radio. Sometimes you wonder, why would someone not call the other and greet them? A bit about me is that I'm a social development professional and with a background in social work and community development, which I studied here. And currently I'm working with technology, innovation and entrepreneurship events company. Also, I have worked with the Association of Social Work Educators in Kenya, and I am a former Secretary General of the Students Association of the Technical University of Kenya. So it's always, I'm always glad to be back to where I enjoyed student leadership. I'm also passionate about literature, and in the course of this conversation, we'll delve into some literature about what other people have written and said about Kenya. And my recent read was The Well Rider. And I'll tell you a story about my reading of The Well Rider. Yeah, help me project this. And other than that, I'm also a writer. I have my blog and a YouTube channel where I talk a lot about social issues and the action that should be taken towards creating a change. I'm also a proud brother, a son, and a friend. I enjoy fostering relationships with people that lead to happiness. I like enthusiastic relationships, cordial people, yeah, and it's good as Lennox sets up. It's good to hear all of you happy, and even taking the floor to say, like Hoko said, we know we feed you people. It just shows how much freedom Hoko is feeling in Kenya, right? Hoko is feeling very free to say, to be free and to say what he thinks. I recently watched a documentary about South Africa, featuring a group called Dudula. And this is a group that hunts for fellow Africans. You see, you've heard of xenophobia has been happening a lot in South Africa, where fellow Africans dislike other black people, which actually I'm happy to see that in Kenya, we are very warm and receptive. Yeah, so welcome to the rich tapestry of the Kenyan culture. And today, we're embarking on an immersive journey into the heart of Kenya's diverse traditions, vibrant music, and tantalizing cuisine, warm hospitality. And let's join to unravel the experiences that make Kenya a captivating cultural treasure. Indeed, you heard our president saying that Kenya is the home of everybody. All the fossils have been discovered in Kenya about the origin of man. So, as you identify with us, you also should realize that you are home. What was your first memorable experience when you first came to Kenya? What was your expectation and what did you find? Maybe can we get a quick, what did you feel when you first alighted to Kenya?
I think one of my first experience here, I thought about the Swahili within Nairobi. I thought everyone in Kenya speaks as the coastal people. Then when I arrived, I used to think I understand some Swahili, but I realized in Nairobi people speak differently, and they use terms that I've never heard of. It was really so confusing. Yes.
That's great. Let's give him a hand. Yeah, actually Swahili, I come from the eastern part of Kenya. And in the community that I come from is Kamba. I'm Kamba. And we are said to have originated from the Congo forests, where we moved all the way to Mount Elgon, then to Mbungu, Pakwach, then we moved to the eastern Kenya. I still don't understand how we moved from Congo forest, which is so fertile and cold, to the dry area of eastern Kenya. So that is where I come from. And actually the Swahili is a combination of Arabic and Bantu.